Now to a new series we're launching called Earth Matters. Tomorrow, on Earth Day, scientists and supporters are planning a huge march for science. One big rally in D.C. and nearly 500 others across the globe. Scientists organizing the march say that their very work is threatened today. Others use President Trump's contract with the American voter as evidence of that. For the election, he pledged to cancel billions in payments to United Nations climate change programs and use the money to fix America's water and environmental infrastructure. I want to bring in CNN's Jennifer Gray. Jennifer, if that money is diverted, it could have a big impact on several programs already in place. What do we know?
You're exactly right. With the president vowing to cut funding from UN programs as well as possibly pulling out of the Paris Climate Agreement, it could have some big consequences. And we're not just talking about America's diplomatic relationships. We're also talking about the communities around the world that rely on this funding for their livelihood.
It's time to put America first. We're going to put America first. That includes a promise to cancel billions in climate change spending for the United Nations.
That campaign pledge is sending shockwaves across the globe, where millions of people are spending the money on, well, survival. The U.S. contributes significantly to international pools of money that the UN and its partners use to help vulnerable regions adapt to climate change. For example, 32,000 Bolivian potato farmers use international funds to prepare their crops for a harsher climate. And in Vietnam's rice fields, UN programs help protect crops from rising sea levels. But the Trump administration says
we're not spending money on that anymore.
Experts say it's a move that ignores not just overwhelming scientific evidence, but important diplomatic relationships as well.
When the U.S. pulls out, it sends a signal to other countries that one of the biggest emitters on the planet is really not going to help the rest of the world. And that's the kind of thing that will dull cooperation overall.
Andrew Light was a key member of the Obama administration's climate change team, working around the globe and seeing the benefits of international funding firsthand.
The U.S. pulling back is going to be very difficult in terms of the stability of these systems.
If Trump sticks to his plans, it would be an about-face
You guys see those icebergs there?
from the previous administration's aggressive climate change agenda.
We are going to contribute $3 billion to the Green Climate Fund so we can help developing nations deal with climate change.
President Trump's proposed budget eliminates contributions to the Green Climate Fund. It would also cut more than $10 billion from U.S. aid and the State Department, two of the world's leaders in climate work.
We're going to cancel the Paris Climate Agreement.
Many Trump supporters, including those in his cabinet, applaud these proposals as a way to prioritize domestic interests.
It's a bad deal for America. It was an America's second, third, or fourth kind of approach.
But money isn't the only concern.
As water gets more scarce, it threatens to become a catalyst for conflict.
A 2016 study published by the National Academy of Sciences found that climate change was linked to 23% of armed conflicts in ethnically divided areas.
Climate change is a menace to livelihoods, to property, and to businesses.
In recent months, President Trump has drastically changed his rhetoric on health care and Chinese trade, and even invited discussion on the Paris Climate Agreement before postponing it. Still, experts fear he won't change on climate change.
It's not the big picture, it's that one particular program that I knew was helping that one particular community that I don't know if that's going to last. And I don't know if I can rally enough people to save that. And that hurts a lot.
And as people hit the streets tomorrow for the March for Science, they hope it sends a strong message not only to the White House but Congress as they set to vote on the proposed budget in the coming weeks. Jim.
Jennifer Gray, thanks very much.